Duke Abrahamson with APAC. In this supplier readiness video, you'll hear practical do's and don'ts for successful matchmaking and buyer engagement. Straight from two different perspectives, a seasoned supplier and a seasoned procurement manager. The goal is simple: help you show up prepared, communicate clearly, and make the most of your conversation with buyers. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Latrell Williams, and I am the Business Development Director here at YTI, where my specialty is commercial interiors and construction. First of all, I'd like to thank Duke and the APAC team for this opportunity. I don't take it lightly. I appreciate all that they've done and the force that they've been actually behind me. So I joined YTI about 2010. YTI stands for not Young Thugs Incorporated, but Your Time's Important. I've learned quite a bit these last, 15 years, and I'd love to just share it with you. Arrive early. Put yourself in position to kind of calm yourself, take a look around, get a lay of the land, see who's there, who you may want to talk to. You want to get the directory or the lexicon if it's available. Take a few minutes to yourself, review it, look at the buyers, look at the various companies, and pick maybe 3 or 4 that you know for sure is aligned with what your company can offer or what you're offering. Because here at YTI, we have at least 5 various services that we provide. Generally, there's more than just myself, and we can break those up so we can talk to someone. If it's just you, be sure to make sure that you are using the lexicon to go after those that you specifically can utilize, that they can utilize that service that you have. You don't want to go and give them everything at one time. Be specific. Be intentional without being pushy. Give that person your undivided attention. What does this mean? Active listening, taking notes, understanding what they need, understanding how you can deliver what they need. Ask the hard questions. Lead with service, not sales. Relax, smile, be authentic, be genuine. Ask how their day is going. Ask if they're having a great show. Just be authentically you. Respect time and build relationships. Building relationships is not transactional. It is fostered over time. You will see these people at more than just one event. You want to make sure that you remember names if you can, or the faces, and talk about the last event. The real work happens after the event. It's the follow-up email. It's the phone call. To me, making the call can be worth 1,000 emails. There are times that we're inundated with emails. How often is it that you just get a meaningful phone call? Also, one of my last tidbits that I found to be so valuable, I started asking for referrals. Maybe that person couldn't help me, but they could refer me to someone within their sphere of influence who could. I'd like to just leave you with this. Prepare intentionally. Serve first, sell second. Be genuine and present. Respect capacity and timing. Follow up with excellence. I hope some of this has helped you. If you see me at an event, please stop by, see me. I love the interaction, as you can tell, and I would be so honored if you would just stop and say hello.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shannon Ellison, and I work for Flexengate. I'm the Corporate Supplier Diversity Manager, and I've been in this industry for about 13 years and 11 years at Flexengate, and I am here to give you some tips. Okay, so here's one thing that I want to talk about. Just because you are a diverse supplier, that does not guarantee that you will get business. Okay, let me give you an example. You come to my booth and you say, hey, I'm a diverse supplier, so you need to use me to help you meet your spend goals. Okay, that's annoying. Me and my colleagues, we talk about it all the time. You know, we want to give everyone an opportunity, but just because you're diverse does not mean you will get the business. You still have to be competitive. You still have to show cost save, and you still must deliver. You must show and prove that you can do what we need to get done for our customers as well. So please do not come and say, I'm a diverse supplier and you need to use me because I can help you meet your goals. So that is a no-no. Don't do that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is patience and transparency. Just because you meet the qualifications, that you meet everything on our checklist, does not mean you're going to get a contract right away. It doesn't mean that. There's patience involved. There's a checklist. We have to vet you. We have to make sure what you tell us is true. We have to be sure that you can meet the quality, the cost, and delivery. So please be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. There is a process. So be patient. Okay. The next one I want to combine with that is transparency. This is true what I'm getting ready to tell you. If you tell me that you meet everything on the checklist, everything, you're saying, Shannon, we do this and we do that, and we met this and with this customer and that customer. Okay, that gets me excited. I'm like, yes, I have a match. We have synergies. Okay, so now when I get back to the office and I check everything that you said, and then there's something on there that is not true, then guess what is going to happen? You're not getting the business. Okay. Also, we talk. Buyers that is in my position, we talk. And guess what? We're going to talk about you. So please be truthful. Please be truthful and let us know the truth. If you may have one little thing, say, hey, our safety score is just a little under the requirements, but we're working on it. Be transparent and tell the truth. That way you won't be flagged. And we will keep an eye on you, and we will make sure that you will get opportunities. Okay? So don't do that. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about understanding my role as a buyer. I'm going to give you an example. Grocery shopping. Okay, so I have a grocery list of different ingredients, different products that I need to buy. So I'm a buyer. So when I'm at the trade shows and the conferences, I am shopping. Let's say that you are an ingredient I bought, right? But you say, hey, I need you to add more flour. I need you to add more sugar to what I bought from you. So basically what I'm saying is, please don't come to my booth and say, hey, we're your supplier and we need more business. Don't do that. Okay, so I'm just a buyer. I buy for multiple commodities, multiple managers, and I can only do what they're looking for. So I just want you to know, please do not come to my booth and say, hey, we need more business. So from a grocery shopping list, those ingredients all vary. You know, maybe it causes for a cup of flour or 2 cups of sugar. Well, guess what? In other words, maybe your program was eliminated, or maybe we're cutting back due to what the customer says. So please be a little nicer, okay? Thank you. Okay, we're going to talk about doing your homework. When I was in school, I hated doing homework, but I did it. Okay, that was my little tidbit there. But please do your homework. Doing your homework means when you come to my booth, you're prepared. You're going to pitch to me, but do not come to the booth first of all and say, "What do you do? What is flexing gate? What's a flexing gate?" I've had that before too. Okay, please already know what's a flexing gate. Already know what we do. Okay, doing your homework means also following up. Now, I meet a lot of people. I shake a lot of hands. I'm at these shows 9 months out of the year. Okay, I'm very personable, but remind me when you follow up, hey, you complimented my blue shoes, or you love my tie. I'm the one with the fancy socks, because remember, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember. So remember to follow up and be specific, like I said, about what we talked about. Those little tidbits for me is like, what were you wearing and what conversation? Because I always try and have a conversation with everyone who I meet. Okay. So following up, ask me, it's like, so when can I follow up? And I will let you know. Follow up in 2 weeks, because I'm still traveling. I'm still here. Following up with me the same day, I'm not going to even get to my emails after this conference till probably about 2 or 3 weeks later. So I'm inundated with hundreds of emails. So be patient. Okay. And doing your homework also. Flexigate is a global company. And you may say, hey, and this is a true story. I had a young lady say, Shannon, I'm right in the backyard of your Texas plant in Grand Prairie. And I was like, really? So she began to tell me about Flexigate. I was so impressed because you know why? She did her homework. And guess what? She's not only in the backyard, she's in the yard. Okay, she's doing business with us right now. So this is a true story. So remember, do your homework, follow up, be specific. And when you see me again, say, hey, I saw you at this show and that show, and we talked then. And please also remember, be patient. All the time, just because you did follow up and you may not get an email, not an email, but a response right away, believe me, we're going to get to you. Okay. So be patient and do your. Those were my tips. Now, when you see me at the conferences, please come and see me. Come say hello. Let me know, like, Shannon, I saw your tips. They were very helpful. Or Shannon, I saw your tips, but can you talk more about something else that I may not have talked about? So come say hi. I won't bite you. Come and say hello. And I probably will give you a big hug once I know that you saw my tips and my tips helped you. Okay? Thank you.